I feel comfortable putting it on like the middle difficulty and not like the easiest one. This scene is so iconic. God. This is like a perfect way to open your franchise, honestly. It sets the tone so well. And I remember when I was 13 watching that scene for the first time, it really shook me. So I think honestly that's such a good opening, guys. The massive high school towers over all the buildings in this bustling urban area. Oh, shit, no. Hope's Peak Academy. There we go, okay. It brings students from every field imaginable, a government-funded school of privilege. They say that if you come here and manage to graduate, you'll be set for life. With hundreds of years of tradition, it sends the cream of the crop into the workforce every year. It was built to raise hope in the nation's future, which makes Hope's Peak a pretty fitting name. There are 2 things you need to attend this school. 1, you have to already be attending high school. 2, you have to be the very best at what you do. No ordinary student can enroll here. The only way in is if you're scouted by the school itself. And standing there at the gate of the ultimate school filled with the ultimate students was me. Yay!
Before we go any farther, I guess I should introduce.
Hi, Bryce.
My name's Makoto Naegi.
Hi, Bryce Pappenbrook. I love you. You're like, at least with this game, with SDR2, it's gonna be different because I really love Henry from Fire Emblem Awakening. I love the Fire Emblem series a lot too. And whenever I hear Naegi, I can only think of Henry from Fire Emblem. An infinitely better character, by the way. If you like Nagito, you're really gonna like Henry. Henry's the best. As you can see, I am nothing but a hopelessly average high school student. Average on the outside, average on the inside. I really don't have much going for me when it comes to grades, special abilities, or even personality. I mean, yeah, I have hobbies and stuff I like to do, but it's not like I'm a psychic or a mutant or whatever. Like, if you asked me what my favorite song was, or my favorite movie or TV show, they'd all just be whatever's the most popular at that particular moment. Even among the average, I'm completely average, so I can't even say I'm your everyday hero type. That's just who I am. Anyway, I figured it's always good to introduce yourself right off the bat. But, you know, if I have any kind of strong point, so to speak, I'd say I'm a little more gung-ho than other people. I mean, look at me, I'm completely ordinary, but still, here I am, standing in front of anything but ordinary Hope's Peak Academy. I still can't believe that I'm standing here. I wonder if someone like me can survive in a place like this. It's gotta be overwhelming presence, like it's trying to swallow me whole. But it's no wonder I would feel this way. What you have to understand is, well, let me just tell you about the preparation I did last night to get ready for today. Okay. I'm trying to read! Yay! Oh, this is basically just like the manga. This screen. Hope's Peak only invites those students who are truly elite in their field. It's such a popular topic, there are threads online dedicated to talking about the school's attendees. So to prepare, I looked up those threads, and all I saw was talk about the ultimate students, who were way beyond your average high schooler. For example, the incoming student is the ultimate pop sensation. I guess she's a high school girl who's also the lead singer of a pop group famous all over the country. There's also the ultimate baseball star. He was the cleanup hitter for the national high school champs. Pro teams already have their eyes on him. Then there's the ultimate fashionista. Wow. She's pretty. She's been on the cover of tons of fashion magazines. She's what every high school girl wants to be. Oh, and they mentioned the ultimate biker gang leader too. The scary thing is, he's the de facto leader of every biker gang in Japan. Gangs everywhere love the guy. On top of that, there's the ultimate martial artist, the ultimate fanfic creator, and the ultimate gambler, the ultimate swimming pro, the ultimate programmer, the ultimate clairvoyant, and then some. Reading that made me realize how totally powerless I was. It was the country's finest, top to bottom. I felt like a tame little house cat who'd wandered into the pride of lions. But still, there was something I couldn't stop thinking about. You see, there was a few students who I couldn't find any info on. There we go. I can read. No matter how much I looked. With all those ultimate students, I'm the only one without any kind of worthwhile talent. But then again, what about those other students who didn't seem to pop up anywhere? Could they just be average students like me without any talent or anything? That thought was kind of encouraging. I mean, I know I don't have much in the way of personality, but beyond that, there's an even bigger issue. How did such an unbelievably average student like me get picked to come to this ultimate high school? I mean, I guess there is a reason. You just have to take one glance at the acceptance letter they sent me to see why. Mr. Makoto Naegi, we recently held a lottery to select one ordinary student to attend our high school. As a result, you have been selected, and we invite you to join us as the ultimate lucky student. Included is an orientation guide to Hope Speak Academy. Oh, they're just gonna read that dialogue to me anyway. They spelled it out plainly. I got invited it on pure luck. Honestly, I probably would have been better off just declining their offer. But after hearing how graduating was a guarantee for success later in life, I couldn't say no. But then, actually standing there in front of the school, I started to feel lost, like I didn't belong there. I couldn't feel myself losing my nerve, but still, I can't just stand here in front of the gate forever. Frozen in place, murmuring to myself, I looked down at the acceptance letter clutched in my hand. It said there'd be a meeting for all incoming students in the main hall at 8 a.m. The meeting still isn't for a little while, but I should probably just head in. Yeah, let's do this. I gathered up all my determination and tried to act like I had done this a million times before, and took my first step towards the main hall. Ooh, pretty. This is where we're supposed to meet, right? I guess I'll be the first one here. There's a really elegant clock in the corner. It says 7:10 a.m. The meeting doesn't start until 8 o'clock, so there's a full 50 minutes left. It makes sense no one else would be here yet. I was so wound up, I got here way too early. I have plenty of time before the meeting. Just standing around waiting isn't exactly... I should take a look around the school. Maybe that'll help me calm down a little. I am a student here now, so there shouldn't be any problem with having me look around, right? It'll kill some time, if nothing else. Trying to play it cool, I took my first step into Hope Speak Academy. It was also my first step towards starting a new life at a new school. At least, that's what I was hoping for. What the... But the instant I took my first step forward, my view became warped, twisted. It was like some kind of delusion, melting away and mixing together into something else. Spinning, mixing, melting away, the spinning again, and the next moment, everything went black. That was how it all began, and how life as I knew it came to an end. At that point, I should have realized the reason I was brought to Hope Speak Academy wasn't because I had an ultimate good luck. It was because I could experience ultimate despair. Welcome back, Prologue. Woo! Yes. Yes, I would. Thank you. And again, if my audio is totally screwed up at any point, just message it in the chat and let me know so that I can fix it instead of having to screw around with it constantly. Or just letting the stream go as is. What? Where am I? I woke up with my head resting on top of a hard wooden desk. My body feels heavy. It's pretty normal for me to zonk off in the middle of some boring class or whatever, but what was I doing asleep here just now? This isn't a classroom like I've seen before. What the heck is going on? Ooh, first classroom. Woo! Okay, welcome to Hope's Peak Academy. First, we'd like to explain the basic controls. Woo! You can use the mouse to adjust your aim. I'm on controller, so this is kind of pointless for me. Try looking around the classroom. Oh, okay. Okay. I think I've got a handle on it. The school is funded by the national government, so I guess it's not weird that a TV's here. Something feels off. I wonder what it is. Imagine an era where having a TV in the classroom was like the luxury. I feel like everyone's got a projector now. But this game was 2010? 2010. What the heck? In any normal classroom, that's where the windows should be. Oh, sorry, I skipped that by accident. And if we were to knock on it... Yep, definitely metal. Thick, too. Wait, that's not what matters here. More importantly, why are there metal plates over the windows? Ooh, fun. That's the desk I fell asleep on. I can see a line of drool that I must have left there. I have to clean that up later. Hey, what's that on the desk? Hey there, new kid. The next semester is about to start. Starting today, this school will be your entire world. Okay, an orientation guide. It's some kind of cheap-looking pamphlet, and there's something handwritten on it. Okay. What the hell? Is this some kind of joke? Is that a surveillance camera? It's a dangerous world we live in. I guess they have these to keep weirdos from just wandering in. Okay. It's also so fun for me to see what the really old artwork looked like. Because I don't know, the classroom is so... Like, the art style is pretty consistent throughout the series, but you see how much... Just how much grainier it was in the early 2010s versus what it looked like at the end of the series in 2016. I'd better look around the classroom more before I head out. Geez, I can't believe it's already 8 o'clock. It was just after 7 when I first got here. Has it really been almost an hour since then? Okay, let's see. So what might have happened is I got myself so wound up that I passed out in the main hall, and then someone carried me here. If that's true, it must mean this classroom's inside Hope's Peak Academy. But then, if that's true, that just raises more questions. This is all really strange. I mean, those metal plates covering the windows, it's like I'm in prison or something. None of this makes any sense. I should probably head back to the main hall. It's already past meeting time, and there might be other students there now. You can leave the classroom by pressing the arc key. Okay. Yeah. I'm leaving! Hydrate time. Give me a sec. Hello, new people! Nice to see you. Hello. Okay. Geez, this hallway is kind of weird, too. This is getting stranger by the second. I honestly have no idea what's going on. Well, for now, I'll just head to the main hall. Shift key. And that's the map tab. See, now they're giving me all these keyboard. This is like basically the opposite of what happened with when I was playing Danganronpa V3 on the PC. The reason I'm using a controller right now is because when I was trying to play V3 on the PC, they wouldn't give me any keyboard instructions. They were basically only giving me a controller, and I wasn't playing on controller. What's this? I wonder where this red door leads. I'm starting to feel sick standing here. Okay, Danganronpa jump scare. Yeah, hi. We've played a lot of Your Turn to Die, so I figured I'd go back to my roots with Danganronpa. Room 2B. It's locked tight. Okay. I guess I am just going this way. Despair Hotel. I guess it's a place for people to stay overnight, but anyway, I need to go to the main hall. Okay, so this is not the main hall. I'm just refusing to use a map because I'm a fucking weirdo. Now that's blocked off. Wonder why there's a gate here. I think it's gonna make me walk. Okay, yeah, it's gonna make me walk through the whole school before I can hit the gym. Yeah, as much I fear that every Your Turn to Die came from Danganronpa, as much as we try to forget. Yeah, that's fair. That's fair enough. I don't know. I've loved Danganronpa for the last like almost 10 years. It feels weird to say it's been 10 years, but because you don't think Danganronpa's that old of a franchise, but I mean 2010 to 2020, that would have been 10 years. And I got into it a little after that. So yeah, I mean 3 games, 2 spin-offs, and 1 like new franchise later. We're pretty deep. But I feel like a lot of, most if not all of like the death game genre that came after it, at least in adventure video game form, was in one way or another inspired by Danganronpa. I don't know if Your Turn to Die had heavy influence from Danganronpa, but I assume they took at least 1 or 2 things. I know that creator of Your Turn to Die had more of their inspiration taken from like free-to-play RPGs and point and clicks and stuff like that, but honestly, Danganronpa is so influential at this point that it's just like it is the genre pretty much. The gym, the handle didn't move at all. Oh. I thought that's where we were supposed to go. What? Huh? No, I'm supposed to go to the gym, right? Am I being a dumbass? Like, literally on my first time? Like... The nurse's office. Off limits, it looks like. Okay. Is the main hall... This is the main... Huh? Or do I just have to click on everything before they let me in? Add jail. Oh no! Add jail! Sorry guys. Oh my god. Oh, I see. Okay. Main hall. By the time I got back to the main hall, everyone else was already there.
Whoa, hey! Another new kid?
Huh? Then you guys are all...
Yeah, we're all new here. Today's supposed to be our first day of class. So, counting him, that makes 15. Seems like a good cutoff point, but I wonder if this is everyone.
TLDR, yes. Standing there before me were the ultimate students that had been handpicked by the school. I think you guys are out of ad jail by now, but just to let you know, I do upload all the VODs to YouTube, so you can go back once I'm done and have uploaded these, so that you guys can watch what you missed, so don't worry about it. I looked around at everyone who had gathered here, taking their faces in one at a time. Maybe I was just imagining it, but I swear I could feel some kind of aura coming from each one of them. You're free! Yay! How's it going? My name's Makoto Minayagi. Sorry I'm late. A bunch of stuff happened, and then all of a sudden I was just asleep. Basically what I was saying during ad break was just that you guys can watch the VOD on YouTube, so if you missed something, there's always the VODs available to you guys. Whoa, you too?
Things just keep getting curiouser and curiouser.
I have to remember what their voices sound like, so pardon me if I sound nothing like them for a minute. So strange. I declare beyond a shadow of a doubt that this is a strange situation indeed. What are you talking about? I honestly have no idea what's going on right now. Just a moment! There's something else we must address!
Listen to me!
Makoto, your tardiness is unacceptable! Surely you were aware of meeting started at 8 a.m. sharp! To be late on your first day is unspeakable! I must report you, it must- Oh wait, that's not- for some reason. I thought I heard Monokuma for a minute, but I'll remember that for next time. 7 ads! Jesus Christ. I promise I do not have my settings at like 7 effing ads. I don't know why it does that. I'm sorry. Twitch must also steal your time. There's no way you're remembering all these voices plus all the other VN characters you play. Yeah, bro. I can't do it. I can't do it.
What?
What's your problem? It's not like he wanted to be here late. He didn't have any control over it.
That's right.
I can do Junko. I do know Junko very, very well. Everyone, calm down. Listen, why don't we all go around and introduce ourselves? The hell? That's no friggin'... Now's not the time for friggin' introductions.
Maybe, but it may be a good time to at least find out who we all are before digging into bigger problems here. I mean, how are we even supposed to talk to each other if we don't know each other's names?
Yeah.
That's a good point. Okay, so let's get introductions out of the way, then we can move on to whatever else. Sounds good?
I'm still totally lost, but I think it's just best to focus on getting to know each other for now. So, I guess this is as good of a chance as I'm gonna get. I already looked everyone up on Hope's Peak Academy's thread online, but I still don't really know what kind of people they actually are. Time to find out. I'll start by talking to those 5 over there. Okay.
I am Hifumi Yamada. But if you want to call me by my nickname,
The Alpha and the Omega!
I don't mind.
The Alpha and the Omega, what a name. I am not going to call you that, good sir. That iconic intro. By the way, how much do you know about the world of 2D art? World of 2D.
Well, in that world, I am known as the supremely well-regarded as the ultimate fanfic creator.
Which I'm going to have to, voice that Hifumi's line? Yeah. Dear God. I will say, Hifumi, I will be one of those nerds who's like, I'm actually at the localization, because I mean, I guess that localizing him as the ultimate fanfic creator is probably the best we were gonna get, just to have the Western audience, especially back in, when did the translation come out, like 2012, 2013, especially to have like the Western audience understand what he is, because not everyone's gonna vibe with what a doujin is, but he's, I believe in the original, he's the ultimate doujin artist. Which also, doujins kind of have a different reputation in the States and most of the English-speaking world, I think, than they do in Japan, where it's like, doujins are kind of just any fan work based on a previously existing source that happens to be in manga form. But in the West, I feel like we associate it with porn. So maybe it was for the best that they just were like, okay, he's a fanfic author. Because that kind of gets the gist across without saying, oh, he's implying that he draws porn when he's a child.
Once I sold 10,000 copies of my fanfic at a school festival. The event had passed into legend. Some of them didn't get it, of course, saying I tainted the event. How stupid could you be?
That's too bad about them. But selling 10,000 copies like that is definitely pretty remarkable.
However,
the words of such idiots mean nothing to me. I am like Van Gogh, utterly unappreciated in my time. I'm sure if you were to observe my work, Mr. Naegi, you would comprehend the greatness immediately, for my work is filled with the deepest meaning.
What kind of meaning?
yes, indeed.
It's about embracing your basest urges.
Which sounds so much different in our current year, but that's fine. Doujin suits him way better than fanfic. Yeah. Well, that's because yeah. There are gonna be a few other people's talents that are gonna have to, like, face changes. And we'll get to that with some other characters, like, particularly Junko. Because you guys know that I'm, like, a fashion nerd, I will rant a little bit about Junko. But, we haven't gotten there yet, so, let's just wait. I don't think I want to comprehend it. I should make sure to say hi to everyone here. Wait, no. No, that's what... Oh, okay, I was just clicking the wrong button.
What's up?
Don't mind me. Yo, the name is Leon Kawada. What's up? I recognize that name. He played for the National High School Champs in their cleanup hitter, the ultimate baseball star, and that superb athletic specimen is... You? Seriously? Huh? What's wrong? Nothing. I'm just surprised. I figured you'd being the ultimate baseball star and all. What? Were you expecting some kid with a shaved head? Shaved head? No, I was just expecting more of a, sporty-looking traditional baseball player type. I mean, when I found that article and your picture online, that's how you looked then. Huh? Aw, man. You found that picture of me playing baseball. Seriously, I hate that picture.
What the crap?
Who's his VA? Can someone remind me? He sounds really familiar. Like I've heard him in something else. This is not cool. This is not cool. Seriously, I'm like mega embarrassed right now. I didn't have a choice, okay? Shaving your head is like part of the national championship regulations.
Seriously?
But now I refuse to cut my hair. And I'm not gonna dye it back to normal either. Wasn't it always red though? Because I feel like wasn't it red in that last picture? Actually, can I be totally honest with you? I don't like baseball, like at all. I've never gone to a single practice. He's never practiced and he was still his team's star player. He's some kind of prodigy. And as soon as I got accepted here, I quit baseball for good. I have my own dreams in the future. A dream for the future? Shuichi! Okay, that makes so much sense. Alright. My only path is getting into music. You can feel that star quality aura I have, right?
You know what I mean.
It's so funny when, like, when a VA plays two characters in the same franchise. At least with, Makoto and, Nagito, it was on purpose. Because I think that in Japan they did it the same way, and their names are, like, anagrams. So I kind of understand where that was coming from. Like, but sometimes it's funny. I'll have other video game franchises where they're voiced by the same person, and it's kind of funny. I'm gonna be a star singer, so all I need is a songwriter and someone with a guitar, and we're set.
What is that?
This new version of me that's chasing after my dream is like super cool to the max. I can't believe what I'm hearing. I never imagined I'd hear something like that from a baseball's all-star. Here we go. Sayaka also had some changes.
Hi, I'm Sayaka Mizono. Ha! I look forward to getting to know you.
Okay, so they're gonna voice their entire first line. That's nice. The way she moves is positively mesmerizing, and that pleasant scent I can't quite place. Sayaka Mizono. When I saw her name in the thread online, frankly, I was pretty surprised. She's in a pop group famous all across the country. In fact, she's their lead singer. As the ultimate pop sensation, she's in high demand to appear on TV and magazines everywhere. So again, with Sayaka, it's kind of the same difference type of thing. Like, calling her the ultimate pop sensation instead of the ultimate idol, is, you know, she's, like, idol culture, especially back in 2010, was just not something, or 2013, again, whenever this was translated, wasn't really established in America yet. It at least wasn't that well known. Like, it still to this day, idol culture is something that really has to be explained, but I feel like now with K-pop groups like BTS and stuff like that have gotten really popular in the West, people have a bit of a better idea of what separates it from being like a traditional Western pop act. But she's in an idol group. She's the lead of she's like the leader of an idol group, and that's why she's here. She's leader of like a really, really popular idol group. So that's TLDR. It's not all that different from just like being a traditional pop star, but she sings and dances and probably sells a whole lot of albums. Especially back then when the like voting systems in idol groups were still so popular. But that's a rant for another day. You guys know I'm an idol nerd, so. But actually, that's not the only reason I was so surprised to find out she'd be going to this school. I'm sure she doesn't remember, but... well, never mind. No matter how you slice it, she's really beautiful. Almost like a doll or something. I'm not a doll, you know. I'm alive. Huh? Did you hear me? I'm psychic. Huh? Kidding. You just have really good intuition. Or I just have really good intuition. She's a sharp one.
Hey,
Hey, by any chance... Now what?
yeah, it must be. I'm sure of it. Hey, Makoto,
Just hold on.
Jeez, you guys! How long did you plan to waste valuable time in this ridiculous back and forth?
Sorry, I got carried away, I guess.
Hear me?
Self-introductions are for introducing yourself, not for bubbling through a bunch of idle chit-chat!
You're right. Sorry, Makoto. We can talk about this later.
It sounded like Sayaka really had something she wanted to say, but it's not like we'd never see each other again. Like she said, we can talk later. Okay, I'm gonna need another hydration. So my voice will sound decent. 'Cause I'm probably gonna get sick. Hi! Yeah, you're watching me play Dang It Grandpa. Toko!
Not that you'll remember me.
Not that you'll remember my name anyway, but
I'm Toko.
I'm Toko Fukawa. Her voice is really quiet, so I'm just voicing it over anyway. Tangled Cards. Herpyhotic starring. Oh god. There's just so many bad ways to say it. I love all the fun ways to say dang it, Grandpa. Yeah, she wrote a novel when she was 10 and got everyone talking and launched her literary career. Then 2 years ago, she released So Lingers the Ocean, a love story said to be her masterpiece. The book was such a hit with women that fishermen quickly shot up to the top of every hottest man poll. Despite her age, she's won countless literary prizes and all her books are instant bestsellers. Which is why she's become known as the ultimate writing prodigy. What else could you call such a young, talented author? But I figured she'd be a lovey-dovey type, with all her masterpieces being romance and all.
What's your problem?
What? It's not polite to stare, you know. Stop staring at me like I'm some kind of filthy creature! Tonka Workshop. Yep, that's her name now. No, I'm already well aware of some of the logic inconsistencies from the anime and the manga. So, and I've also watched other people play this before. So, this is my first time behind the controller, but I am very, very well aware of some of the issues with this game's logic. Especially the first game in the franchise, so. I know you just thought you'd never seen such an ugly woman. You thought it was so funny. No, that's not what I was thinking at all. Don't bother telling a lie to me. I know it's true, otherwise I know you can't stand looking at me.
Anyway.
Whatever. I don't really care, I'm used to it. Wow, talk about an inferiority complex. I was way off about what a successful author would be like.
I'm Kiyotaka Ishimaru. I believe in bold simplicity. Let's work together on our educational crusade.
That is also a very iconic line. There we go. He is the ultimate hall monitor, but we were going to call him the ultimate moral compass because I guess that's preferred. So that's Kiyotaka. According to what I saw about him on that thread, he went to a famous private school and won top honors every year. He's basically flawless an honors student. He also is known for the work he's done with his community's public morals committee. They say he respects rules above all else, earning him the title of the ultimate moral compass. Anyway, so you can call me Taka. You said your name was Makoto Miyagi, right? That's a good name, a strong name. You should thank your parents for giving you such an excellent name. And keep that name from losing its value. You must devote yourself every single day. Life is worth putting every ounce of effort for it, right? Right? This guy, kind of annoying. Okay, it was like me or is Taka's hair like fair fluid? Yeah, kind of low-key. Okay, next set of characters.
Name's Mondo Owada. Nice to fucking.
Okay, so you can say fuck here, but you can't say fuck earlier? Whatever. Mondo Owada, huh? Which means he's the current leader of the largest biker gang in Japan. He's earned respect, even awe, from every gang in the country. He's the ultimate biker gang leader, Yakuza. But that's fine. Nice to meet you too. Hell yeah. I better be careful around him. One wrong word and I could wake up at the bottom of the sea. Well, that was short. Okay.
Hi, I'm Junko Enoshima. Charmed, I'm sure.
Hi, Junko. Air quote, air quote. Minda Wander. Yeah. Anybody would recognize this one. She's got more charm and presence than any high school girl in the country. She's the ultimate fashionista. Gyaru! Oh my god. Okay, Cylen rants about fashion incoming. Be prepared. Okay, so... in the original game, she was the ultimate Gyaru. If you don't know what Gyaru is, it is... Junkrat antifreeze, lol. Gyaru is a Japanese subculture that takes heavy inspiration from 2000s fashion in the United States. It was developed as a way for women. It was a very feminist thing. It was developed as a way for women to separate themselves from the beauty standards of Eastern culture at that time, which was very pale skin, being very, like, skinny, and, like, it's still kind of prevalent in Japan and other Eastern cultures to this day. Very light skin, black hair, very skinny, wearing clothes that conform with everyone else, being very modest. They wanted to kind of separate themselves from all of that, so they took a lot of inspiration from the West. They tanned their skin a lot. They used really heavy makeup, dyed their hair all sorts of funky colors. They, like, would be curvy and wear very little clothes, and the clothes they would wear would be, like, very Western styled, like, 2000s clothing. So that's why she's, you know, not wearing much. But yeah, they couldn't translate something like that to a major Western audience. That was a little hard. So they made her the ultimate fashionista, which is fine, I guess. But as someone who really likes alternative culture in Japan and like J-fashion and things like that, I always just hold in my heart that she's the ultimate Gyaru. And I love a lot of the outfits she's seen wearing in these, because they're very indicative of what Gyaru was looking like at the time. So I do still like the images. It's just ultimate fashionista doesn't really sum up what she is. She's less indicative of like a model per se, and more of like the height of alternative subculture. Sometimes you want to throw Danganronpa's localizers in the deep fryer. Yeah, we just had a conversation about Hifumi and Sayaka, and how their localizations were probably the best we were gonna get. This is kind of a similar case where it was probably the best we were gonna get, but at the same time, unlike those other two, Junko's is like a little further off than what the other two are, and that especially makes sense later in the game, because Gyaru was seen as very rebellious, like as a very rebellious thing. It's not mainstream fashion. It's she would be seen as like a rebel, which kind of plays into some stuff that happens later anyway. Like seriously, because how Danganronpa was released in the West, people skip a bunch of entries and just do Trigger Happy Havoc, SDR, 2, GD, and then DRV3. Yeah, it's also just like, yeah, again, it's like we had Danganronpa is kind of a mess just in its release. This is unrelated to the localization of the games. It's like because even in Japan it's kind of a mess, because you have to, if you played / watched everything in release order, it makes sense, but you have the second anime, or the third, Danganronpa 3, which is an anime, which is a mid-quel, basically, but then you also have the, like, Ultra Despair Girls game, and you have the novels, and you have, like, all sorts of other crap, and unless you experience it all, you don't know, like, the full timeline. But most people are just gonna play the main 3 games, and honestly, I think that's for the best, but parts of DRV3 are only understandable if you watched the Danganronpa 3 anime. So, inevitably, and there's just parts of it that just aren't localized at all. So inevitably, you're gonna get fucked up, but I think overall, if you play the 3 games, you'll mostly be fine. If you're just playing Danganronpas, I don't like remembering the Danganronpa 3 anime. Well, too bad I reminded you. It exists. But yeah, if you play the main 3 games, you'll be fine. It's just... Hold on, I'm gonna hydrate again. I'm sorry. My voice is like... I'm coming down with something. But it's like... If you play the main 3 entries, you're gonna be fine. It's okay. It's just there's so much missing material when you're only like... When you're only playing the games. Which is unfortunate, but that's more of a fault of how they handled it. And less of a fault of, like, any in particular writer or anything. Or localizer in the case of, like, some of the Western issues. It's just, you know, they just only had so much game to work with. And they had to add extra details in other source material for it to all make sense. And I think that, like, if they were to just redo Danganronpa, the best thing for them to do would be to think about their endgame from the start. And just put those hints in the game where they can, instead of having to put them in supplementary stuff. I think DR3 is a requirement overall. I just don't consider V3 a main entry. Sort of a final episode. I mean, you're right, but just for... the way that Kazkodaka kind of went about it, he was like, okay, this is it. Like, Danganronpa V3 is like it. And yeah, Danganronpa S exists, but that's not really a narrative title from my understanding. I haven't played it, but, you know. But as for, like, Danganronpa 3, yeah, it is basically a requirement, but, I mean, you would be fine without... maybe that's copium on my part, because Danganronpa 3 isn't that good. But I still don't think it's like as big of a garbage fire as a lot of people said it was, but it's not good. I can tell you that. But yeah, basically school mode for the entire series. Yeah. Okay, let's continue before I lose more brain cells. I feel like that doesn't quite match up to reality. Huh?
Come on.
Oh, are you talking about my cover photos and junk? Well, of course. Those are totally photoshopped. Photoshopped? Yeah, you know, edited to hell and back. Like, computers and junk? Oh, so they aren't real.
What can we do?
Come on, don't act surprised. You're gonna make me all depressed.
Totally.
It's totally normal these days to Photoshop the crap out of cover photos. If you're surprised by that, you'd be totally blown away by certain dangerous little divas of ours. They make the eyes and junk super big and tweak the skin so it looks ceramic and porcelain. Oh, so many dreams are getting crushed today. I mean, yeah. Third entries of controversial series and almost universally being the worst entry. Honestly, yeah. Okay, I'm gonna say a controversial take. Hold your breath, guys. I think Danganronpa V3 is the best Danganronpa game. I do. A lot of people hate me for saying that. And you know what else I'm gonna say that's also gonna piss a bunch of people off? I don't think SDR2 is all that good. I think it's a good game. I think it's a really good game. I don't think it's the best game. Out of the main 3 entries, I think it's the worst. It's a good game. All 3 of the games are great. I just prefer Danganronpa V3 over SDR2. Which a lot of people will crucify me for. And for me, sorry, I'm getting sidetracked from the actual game, but for me, it all comes down to, like, cold take. No, I mean, amongst my friend group has crucified me over saying that. I know a lot of people who have crucified me over saying that. It's not that cold of a take. I have been known to cause arguments when I say that SDR2 is the worst game out of the trilogy and DRV3 is the best. The first is the worst. No, I've heard most people say V3 is the worst. But that's just what I've heard in, like, the circles I'm in, so I could be wrong. Also, I don't really know, like, the international fan base's take on it. By that I primarily mean Japan, because this game came out in Japan first, so I'm not sure how Japan feels about it, but I have seen in America most people saying that V3 is the worst and SDR2 is the best. But yeah, point being, I don't know. It gets confusing. It gets really confusing. But again, I'll try to move on as best as I can with the game, because I feel bad for the VOD viewers who are like, I just wanted to see Danganronpa. But anyway. Can I ask your name?
My name is Kyoko Kiryu.
I already know your ultimate, I'm sorry. And you were kind of really obvious about it from the start, so it wasn't really a shock. I think, in fact, when I found out the first time, I was like, that was a secret? She's pretty tight-lipped, huh? Oh, but you know, her name didn't show up anywhere in the Hope's Peak Academy thread. And I did see that there were students like me. Ones who didn't have a real identity or presence. Could this girl be one of them? So, what are you doing at the school? What's that supposed to mean? No, I just mean, getting invited here means you're some kind of ultimate something, right? So, what ultimate something are you?
That doesn't matter.
Why should I tell you? Huh? Well, I guess you don't have to tell me. No, I don't have to tell you. So I'm not going to. Nothing about her turned up online, so I was thinking maybe she got picked by chance like me, but her face is like an iron mask. If she doesn't want to tell me anything, no point in asking. Hello, baby! Hello, baby! I love you! I love you, my baby! Hello, Chihiro! My favorite! Oh my god. Love you so much. Love you.
Hello, nice to meet you. I'm Chihiro Fujisaki.
Hi, Chihiro! Yay! Sorry, I get kind of embarrassed whenever I have to introduce myself like this. Anyway, I hope we can get along. Same here. Nice to meet you. Huh? Maybe it's just my imagination, but have we met somewhere before? I don't think so. We just met for the first time, which is why I said nice to meet you.
I'm sorry.
Oh, yeah, good point. Sorry. You don't have to apologize for that. Oh, yeah. Chihiro Fujisaki is known for all the cutting-edge programs she created. She's the ultimate programmer. She's also got that timid little bunny type thing going, which has endeared her to legions of fans. Hey, so listen.
I'm sorry.
I'm really sorry. Huh? What are you apologizing for now? Well, you seem upset, so you must be mad at me, right? No, not at all. I was just lost in thought about something. Huh? Lost in thought? Yeah, it had nothing to do with me being upset or anything. Oh, that's good. I was afraid maybe you didn't like me. I'm glad. I'm starting to understand why her fans are so into her. Oh my god. Boy, do you have a crush? Do you have a crush, Makoto? Chihiro Ultimate Head Pat Receiver, yeah.
But my friends just call me Hina. Sup?
Oh, he's pretty cute too. Pardon me for a lot of these female characters having like the same voice, because I am just one person. Aoi Asahina. She's been breaking records in every competition she's been in since elementary school. She's even been chosen as an upcoming Olympic candidate. She is, without a doubt, the ultimate swimming pro. The combination of her ability, appearance, and, proportions is widely discussed online. I don't think giant boobs help you with swimming. In fact, I think they might drag you down a little bit.
So, what's your name again? Sorry, totally forgot.
Makoto Naegi.
Oh, yeah, I knew it was something like that.
No, not something like that. It is that.
Sure, got it. Here, I'll hammer it into my brain right now. Makoto Naegi, Makoto Naegi.
She just kept repeating my name and moving her finger across her palm like she was writing down something. What are you doing?
You don't know? If you want to remember someone's name, you gotta write it on your hand 3 times.
I've never heard that before in my life.
Hey, by the way, how do you spell your last name?
You spell it exactly like it sounds.
Well, I have no idea. I'll just figure it out later and write it down. Anyway, glad to meet ya.
Sure, same here. Well, one thing I learned is she's totally easygoing and bursting with energy. Those 4 are the only ones left. Okay, let's meet the jackasses. Hi, everyone.
I do not think we have been introduced. I am Celestia Ludenberg.
Your headcanon is that Aoi is an annoying cryptocurrency shill. I believe that. I believe that 100%. The things I do to Chihira's dad, no! Dear God, you guys are a lot. How dare you insult my children? Oh my God. Celestia Luden, huh?
Ludenberg, it's a family name, but if you don't mind, I'd prefer you called me Celeste.
You are Japanese, right?
Huh? Of course, why do you ask?
If you don't mind, could you tell me your real name?
I don't know what you're talking about. Celestia Ludenberg is my real name. But as I mentioned, I would rather you call me Celeste.
She's polite, but pretty forceful at the same time. I don't think she wants to say any more about it. This will totally not come back to haunt us later. I guess the rumors in that thread were right about her. The self-styled Celestia Ludenberg. She's the ultimate gambler who's never lost a bet. Other than her obvious love of gothic Lolita clothes, everything else about her is wrapped up in veil of lies. Okay, so this is another Japanese alternative fashion thing. At least we can say that Celestia Ludenberg is wearing authentic Lolita. It's definitely like very over the top and very old school Lolita, like very early 2010s Lolita. But at least it's Lolita. Because sometimes I'll see games or like anime or something, they'll be like, oh, Lolita, and I'm like, no, that's not Lolita. Again, it's the fashion nerd in me, like, coming out to rip games heads off. She is genuinely wearing Lolita. Thank God. They say she's entered and won an underground gambling tournament, earning the title of Queen of Liars. I skipped something, but whatever.
Looking forward to getting to know you better.
That smile is beyond deceptive. I'd better watch myself around her. Yay, it's the high guy.
I'm Yasuhiro Hagakure. Hero for short. Take it easy, yeah? I know I will.
Him being in high school for like the 30th time. Yasuhiro. There we go. Yasuhiro. I can words. No. I think there's also I'm referring to Lolita that's like in the past. It's very early 2010s like Lolita, but there's also just the styles of like the 90s through the early 2000s. It's not really like very early Lolita. It was kind of modern for its time. No, being a stoner was a talent. It kind of is, low-key. Yasuhiro Hagakure, known as Supernova in the psychic community, the trend-setting ultimate clairvoyant. Honestly, I don't really get all of the fortune-telling stuff. It's pretty beyond me. Still, I can't help but wondering if there's any truth to
Could
it.
it be?
Okay, I give up. Huh? What happened?
Serious?
I saw it. I looked right at it. Seriously, I totally saw it. Saw what? A guardian angel with crazy perm chasing after Bigfoot running off of a skyfish in its mouth. And that guardian angel is your guardian angel. Heh. I'm just kidding. But hey, we should grab some brewskis sometime and get real deep into Lemuria and its civilization. What? We're not allowed to drink? We're in high school. Oh, actually I'm 21. I've been held back a few times, see. And, well, it's a long story. God damn it. A few times? Yeah, I bet it is a long story. Just didn't show up to high school for 4 years. My name's Byakuya Togami. There we go. Hi, jackass. Love you too. Like I have said with Your Turn to Die, sometimes it's Cylen can't English, and other times it's the game can't English. Not all translations are perfect. Hi, nice to meet you. That's the most half-assed introduction I've ever heard, but there isn't really anything I can do about it. Even among the ultimate students, this one's special. Byakuya Togami. He's the heir to his apparent... He's the heir apparent of his family's massive financial conglomerate. I can English. Sometimes. Wasn't translated by Mega Man Battle Network. Oh my god. I feel bad. I'm glad that this wasn't translated by whoever translated Catch Teeny Ping. If you know, you know. He's already started managing business operations, and his own personal assets are, well, vast. His title of Ultimate Affluent Progeny is completely accurate, the definition of exceptional. And sometimes I get thrown off by the game's ultimates because for some reason they use different translations in the anime. That's everything I learned about him from Hope's Peak Academy's thread online. Oh my god. Oh my god. We are done with introductions, right? How much longer are you gonna stand there? Go away, I'm sick of looking at you. His aura says to me, you and I will never stand on the same level, like a king in training.
I am Sakura Okami.
Hello, Sakura. Oh, jeez. I almost asked her if she was a guy. The day I say something like that out loud is the day I get turned into a human meatball. But now I remember. She's competed in won martial arts tournaments in America, despite being a girl. She's the ultimate martial artist. She's fought in over 400 matches and has never lost a single one. That thread also said a bit about her. Some call her Ogre. Some even think she's the closest known relative of primates. She's famed missing link. Any incoming Hope's Peak students who are reading this, let me warn you right now, if you value your life, avoid her at all costs. Standing in front of her now, I don't think they were exaggerating about that. Hey, you. Huh? Yes? I snapped to attention without even realizing it. Then she started to poke and prod at my body. What are you? Muscular quality and height and quantity is right around that of an extremely ordinary high school student. Huh, what a shame. You're not at all fit to act as my training partner. I'm not sure if that's such a shame for me. And with that, all the introductions are done. Huh? Even though they're all ultimate, they each have their own individual sort of, something. Makoto is so judgy. I don't think I ever realized how judgy this man is. Okay, time to get down to business. There's no time to stand around making friends with all you dull-eyed baboons. Oh, that's true. I think someone said something about a bigger problem or something. What was that about?
Well, you see, Makoto, you said a bunch of stuff happened and then you were just asleep, right? Well, the same is true for all of us.
Wait, seriously?
Seriously?
Just after each of us got to the main hall, we all lost consciousness. And when we came to, we were somewhere here in the school. That's what happened to you, right? But that's just weird. That every one of us would get knocked out like that?
Piece of shit!
The game's use of the word ultimate makes the word rather humorous when you see it in a different game. Oh my god. The ultimate Jesus. Oh my god. Exactly, that's why we're all freaking out. And that's not the only thing. You saw where all the windows in the classes and hallways were, right? But instead of normal glass in the windows, it was a bunch of metal plates. What is that about?
Are you for real?
Plus, all my stuff is missing, even my cell phone.
Yeah, you guys are right. I haven't seen my PDA anywhere either.
And there's the main hall here. The front exit is completely blocked off by some giant metal hatch.
What does this mean?
But there wasn't anything like that when I first got here. What the heck? What is it doing there?
Maybe when we caught some kind of like, you know, crime or something.
Is it like
Kidnapping? Do you think maybe someone grabbed us and hauled us off and we're not at the actual school?
Hey, come on.
Don't talk like that. Cheer up. I bet this is all just part of the school's orientation procedure.
You know?
I'm sure that it is. I'm sure that's it. So I'm just gonna take it easy for a bit.
Oh, so you think they just wanted to do something to surprise us?
what the hell?
Well, if that's all, it's nap time for me.
You know what I mean.
See, you can tell I'm sick because I can't change voices as fast. Jesus. Give me a sec. Hydration mode. We're in hydration mode. There we go. Was up way too late last night, so I could use a little extra shut-eye. I could feel everyone's tension evaporating, but then it began. Hello, Mr. Kuma. I feel like everyone's sick. It's the holidays, you know? Hello, Sir Kuma.
Testing. Mic check 1, 2. This is a test of the school broadcast system. Am I on? Can everyone hear me? Okay,
Well then.
Oh my god. He's so iconic. The voice seemed totally out of place. It was so playful, so completely unconcerned. I couldn't help but feel a deep, unnerving dread at the sound of it. It was like hearing someone laugh at the scene of an accident.
to all incoming students, I would like to begin the entrance ceremony at right now. Please make
I know,
your way
he's
to the
so
gymnasium
iconic.
at your earliest convenience. That's all. I'll be waiting.
Okay, so now we can go to the gym. Luckily, I've already figured out where that is.
What the hell was that just now?
Goodbye.
Well then, if you'll excuse me.
Hey, what? You're gonna just take off like that?
Could it be?
Oh yeah, I get it. The whole thing was just to get us all pumped for the entrance ceremony. Man, thank God it was a joke. I'd be totally freaked out if it was real. Alright, guess I'll head out. Wonder what they got us planned for next. Damn, that was totally looking forward to that nap, too. Why'd they have to go and kill the mood? Well, that's not the only thing they're killing, but anyway.
Oh, wait for me. I want to go with you. That is that, then. I will see you all there.
Anyway,
Not like anyone cares, but I'm gonna go too. Everyone took off to the gym, and I was frozen where I stood. That uneasy feeling I'd had before, I couldn't get it out of my mind, and it looked like I wasn't the only one.
This doesn't seem right.
this is bad.
Yeah, that announcement was totally weird.
However,
Maybe. Just staying put doesn't mean we'll be safe. Besides, aren't you guys a little bit curious to find out about what's going on around here? If we don't move forward, we learn nothing. The only choice is to push ahead. I guess she's right, but still I'm kinda... No, really nervous. We don't have a choice. We have to go. They said to go to the gym, right? If a game gives you a choice to save your data, you say yes. That's just legally what you gotta do. Oh god, look at how blown out this art looks. I don't know what device you guys are on, but the art looks in high need of a remaster. Dear god. Holy cow! What's this huge metal hatch? It looks like the kind of thing you'd see in a secret military base or something. Even this door, like, zoomed in. It looks real blurry on my end. I'm like, oh god. Maybe Danganronpa needs a little help. This door is the same as the main hall we were in before, right? This door definitely wasn't there then, though. Okay. How do I exit on controller? No, I don't. R? No, that's just a turn. Okay. Okay, there we go. Gonna go to the gym. We're going to the gym.
Hey, come on.
God, I hate the idea that this Hope's Peak Academy place was gonna be such a pain in my balls. It really ain't that much different from the time I spent in juvie. Hell, this place is even worse.
And why isn't anyone here? Walking through the halls, I didn't see a single person.
bad.
Isn't that, like, seriously no good? They're just trying to spook us. They'll take those metal plates down later, sure of it. All we can do right now is hope for the best and prepare for the worst. Nothing ventured, nothing gained.
Shit.
Well, hell, I ain't scared of nothing. Let's get this over with.
Damn it.
Hey! Where's whoever who called us here?
Thinking.
Mondo, stop! No running! I shall go. Hey, wait! Don't leave me alone! Okay, time for more tutorial action. Yay! Tab. This is also irrelevant because I'm on controller. Display case. Oh. Still filled with an uneasy dread, I did what the announcement said and went to the gym. I saw what was waiting for us there. Oh, there we go. Oh? It really does look like an entrance ceremony.
Yo.
See, I told ya. It's totally normal entrance ceremony stuff. You would know. You've done it like 30 times, you old fart. Hiro was right. In a way, that just emphasized how completely not normal all of us are.
Hey there! Howdy! Hello! Is everyone here? Good! Then let's get things rolling!
Ah, so iconic. When you make some stuff this recognizable, that's when you know you've made a good franchise. Everything with Monokuma is just so immediately recognizable.
Teddy bear? I'm not a teddy bear. I am Monokuma! And I am this school's headmaster.
It was the strangest thing I had ever seen. Right before my eyes, what I was seeing was utterly incomprehensible.
Nice to meet you all.
Such a bright voice and a carefree attitude was completely out of place, and all that anxiety I had been carrying with me suddenly transformed into outright fear. A teddy bear can't talk! Calm down. I am sure there's just a speaker inside of it.
Hey, come on now.
I told you already, I am not a teddy bear. I am Monokuma, and I am your headmaster. Seriously, man, calm down. It's probably a remote-controlled toy or something. How dare you compare me to a child's plaything? You've cut me deeper than the Mariana Trench. My remote control system is so complex, even the folks at NASA can't recreate or even comprehend it. But don't make me say stuff that might destroy NASA's dreams. I couldn't bear that. Bear that? Really, you are unfortunate. Now then, moving on. We must hurry and get started. Giving up already? No other stupid bear puns? Quiet down, quiet down. Okay, so. He's just abandoned the gag.
Good morning.
Everyone, stand at attention and bow, and good morning!
You hear me?
Good morning!
What's your problem?
You don't have to say it back.
Now then.
Let us commence with a most noteworthy and memorable entrance ceremony. First, let's talk a bit about what your school life will be like here. Now, make no mistake, you few students so full of potential represent the hope of the world. And to protect such splendid hope, you will all live a communal lifestyle together solely within the confines of this school. I'm losing my voice. Kill it with fire, yeah. Oh, dear God. Monokuma. Hopefully I will have my throat tomorrow. That would be nice. Everyone living in harmony together and adhere to the rules and regulations of this school. Huh? Now then, regarding the end date for this communal life, there isn't one. Oh, I just skipped important shit. Oh, what did he just say? Until the day we die?
Yep.
Oh, but fear not. We have quite an abundant budget, so you won't lack in the common conveniences.
Hold on a second.
At least, that's the least of our worries right now. Yeah, what the hell? You're saying I have to live here forever? You're screwing with us, right? I am not screwing with you. I am no liar. Of that, you can be 100% sure.
Uh-huh.
And just for that information, you're completely cut off from the outside world. So you don't have to worry about that dirty, dirty land beyond the walls ever again. Cut off? So all those metal plates all over the school, they're to keep us trapped in here. That's exactly what they're there for. No matter how much you may yell and scream for help, help will not come. So with all that in mind, feel free to live out your life here with reckless abandon. Come on, what the hell is that? I don't care about this school or whatever else is behind it all. It's just really bad joke.
Damn you!
Yeah, cut this shit out. This isn't funny anymore. You keep seeing this as a lie or a joke. A bunch of skeptics, all of you.
What are you gonna do?
But I guess you can't help it, huh? You all grew up in an age where you're taught to doubt your neighbor.
Well, you'll have plenty of time to find out whether or not I say is true. And when that time comes, you'll see with your own eyeballs as I speak the undeniable truth.
Most unfortunate.
Having to live here forever would be quite a problem.
What's this?
Come now, what's the matter with all of you? You decided of your own free will to attend Hope Speak Academy, didn't you?
I can keep up the voice. What are you talking about? I'm not sick. I'm not sick at all.
And now, before the entrance ceremony is even finished, you already decided you want to leave.
Hey,
Oh, but you know, I guess I did forget to mention one thing. There is one way for you to leave the school.
Really?
actually...
As headmaster, I have crafted a special clause for those of you who would like to leave. Call it the graduation clause. Now, let me tell you about this fun little rule. As mentioned, in order to maintain an environment of harmony here, we rely on a communal lifestyle. And if someone were to disrupt that harmony, they and they alone would be allowed to leave the school. That, my students, is the graduation clause.
What do you mean by disrupt the harmony?
Well, you know. If one person were to murder another...
Murder?
Yes, indeed.
Stabbing, strangling, bludgeoning, crushing, cracking, drowning, igniting... How you do it doesn't matter. You must kill someone you want to leave, if you want to leave. It's as simple as that. The rest is up to you. Give it your all to achieve the best outcome in the worst way possible.
A chill shot down my spine. You must kill someone if you want to leave? As soon as I've heard those words, my blood went cold.
I bet that got your brain juices flowing. Beats the heck out of the human catching a salmon, huh? Like I said before, you guys are the hope of the new world. But you know, taking that hope and seeing it get murdered creates the darkest shadow of despair. And I just find that so darn exciting.
What the hell?
What the hell are you talking about? To kill each other is... It's...
To kill each other is to kill each other. I'm pretty sure there's a dictionary somewhere if you need it.
What are you saying?
We know what it means. It's not the problem. Why are you having us kill each other? Yeah, stop blabbering this nonsense. Just get us home already.
Blabbering? Blabbering? What do you mean blabbering? Stop blabbering on about blabbering on! How strange.
You guys don't get it, do you? Let us go! Let us go!
God damn it, you're hearing my cracks in my voice. Ah.
Now then. Oh my god. You keep on saying the same things over and over and over. Listen, from this moment, your school is your home, your life, your world. Got it? And you can kill as much as you want to kill, so go ahead and killing spree.
Alright, come on. How long are you gonna keep this up? Oh, he is high as a kite. You got us, okay? You scared the hell out of us, so you can go ahead and reveal the trick now.
Reveal the trick?
I'm right, right?
Yeah, because I mean, you know, this is all some kind of trick and all, so, like...
Shit.
Dude, shut the hell up and get out of my way. Shoving Hiro aside, Mondo placed himself in front of Monokuma, his voice rumbling like thunder.
Fucking dead.
Listen up, asshole! This shit has gone way too far! What the hell kind of joke is this?
What's the matter?
Joke? Do you mean that I'm... What, do you mean like your hair?
Yeah,
You son
his
of a
hair is
bitch.
kind of a joke, to be honest. Fuck! Mondo roared out, and then there was a sudden boom. It was like the sound of the floorboards as he kicked It was the sound of floorboards as he kicked and launched himself into the air. He flew at Monokuma, fast and straight as a bullet. He locked onto his target. I wish we could have gotten to see that
Gotcha, you little piece
part,
of shit.
honestly.
I don't know if you're a toy or a stuffed animal or whatever the hell. Either way, I'm gonna rip you to fucking shreds.
What? Violence against the headmaster is in violation of school regulations.
Shut the fuck up. Let me out of here, I swear to Christ. Hey, damn it.
What? No smartest comebacks this time.
Piece of shit.
Stop that goddamn beeping and say something! Watch out, get rid of it. Huh? Hurry up and throw it. Oh wait, wrong voice. That's fine. We're fine. I don't know if her ferocity stunned him into silence or what, but without a word, he did what he was told. He threw Monokuma, and as soon as he did... What the hell?
What the?
That shit wasn't a joke. It blew the hell up. There was a painful ringing in my ears. I could smell gunpowder. Explosions might happen all the time in movies or whatever, but when it's in real life, I'd never seen anything like it.
But, you know, it means that the teddy bear's been destroyed, right? I told you I am not a teddy bear! I am Monokuma!
What? Another one?
Damn
You son of a bitch! You seriously tried to kill me just now.
Of course.
Well, yes. I was serious about trying to kill you. You did violate one of the school's regulations, after all. I'll let you be off with a warning this time, but you better be careful from now on. Any naughty boy or girl who violates my rules won't get off with just a little swat on the butt.
This is bad.
Hey, so, do you mean there's like a bunch of you around somewhere?
Yep.
Monokumas have been placed throughout the school, yes. Please don't forget the surveillance cameras installed everywhere. And if you're caught breaking the rules, well, all of you just saw what would happen, right? Boo-hoo! And I won't be forgiving with my punishment next time, so don't let it happen again.
Yeah, everyone can hear each other. Perfectly fine. This game was never one for realism, okay?
That's not even a punishment, that's just wrong. Now then, lastly, to commemorate your joyous entry into our school, I have a little something for you. This is our official student handbook. Pretty cool, huh? As you can see, it's fully digital, so naturally we call it the e-handbook. Well, moving on. This handbook is absolutely vital to a healthy school life, so don't lose it. When you start up, it will display your name. Always make sure you have the right one. Now, this is not your everyday handbook. It has so many other uses than that. Also, it's completely waterproof. Splash it, wash it, drown it. It'll keep on ticking.
It's not... That's just so common nowadays. I don't think that that's too special.
And thanks to the space-age design, it can withstand an impact force of 10 tons. Very resistant. It contains the high school regulations, so make sure to review them thoroughly.
Nice.
You'll hear me say it a lot, but any violation of the school regulations will not be tolerated. Rules restrict, yes, but they also protect. Society, for example, would be utter chaos without laws. The same thing applies here. It's crucial that we have strict punishments in place for violators. Okay, well, that brings the entrance ceremony to a close. Please enjoy your abundantly dreary school life, and see ya!
And with that, he was gone, leaving us all in a state of shock. So, guys, how would you define what we just experienced? How? Why? I don't understand any of this. We have to live here forever, or kill? What just happened? happened?
Calm down.
Everyone, we need to stay calm. First, let's take a second to summarize everything we just heard. Based on what Monokuma said, we essentially have two choices. Choice number 1 is that we stay here, living a communal life together until the day we die. And the other choice is, if we want to get out of here alive, we have to kill someone, correct?
But, killing someone, that's,
I don't even know what that noise is, alright.
But we're abducted out of nowhere and stuffed into this place meant to look like a school. And now we're supposed to start killing each other? This is...
Thank you for your random screeching, Hifumi. I fucking hate you.
This is just...
What is this?
Ridiculous.
A lie is what it is. A ridiculous thing we've heard. This is all to be fake. Right now, it doesn't really matter if it's real or fake. What matters is there someone who's seriously considering all of this? To that, nobody had a response. Keeping quiet myself, I looked around at the others. They all stared at one another, trying to gauge each other's thoughts. I could almost taste the hostility. And that's when it hit me. I realized the true terror hidden within the rules Monokuma had laid out. You must kill someone if you want to leave. Those words had planted vicious thoughts deep within each of us. Each of us had become suspicious of everyone else. We were forced to wonder, is somebody gonna betray us? Yes! Yes, they will. That's kind of how killing games work. And that was how my new school life began. This school, which had come out of nowhere to raise my hopes high, it's not a school of hope, it's a school of despair. Prologue over! Woo! Prologue over! And we're all still alive! Somehow. Now you guys get to sit through the fire intro. Danganronpa. The music in this game is also so fire. Another sign that you've made a really iconic franchise is that if people can recognize the music like right away. Yep. Neat. Thanks for my really blurry pixel art. Oh god. Again, that screen, that save screen, that is so blurry and bad. Oh, yay, achievement. Yippee. You must kill someone if you want to leave. My mind froze, and my breath caught in my throat as I thought about that. This is Cylen's sign to drink water. Like you were in 2013 again, yeah. I mean, I have a few friends. I wasn't a fan of the franchise for that long, but I do have quite a few friends who have been fans of the franchise since it was on the Something Awful forums. So, I mean, that was like 2010, I think. When the game was in Japan, but it took them years to translate this goddamn thing. By the time I got into it, it had already been officially translated, and had been for a while, and the second game had already come out, so, but the fact that this thing took so long to get an official translation, and I thought it was annoying when Fire Emblem Fates took like a whole year to get translated. Bless all of the fans who were here before it was officially translated, honestly. I love so many franchises that have no official English translation, and getting into those things is like fucking hell. If you're into like net idol stuff like me, or just any idol franchise based in audio dramas, I apologize in advance, because you and me are in the same boat. You and me are in the same boat. So it's good that Danganronpa is so well recognized internationally now. I wonder how many, it's gotta be translated into a ton of languages, even beyond English and Japanese at this point. I think it's got like Korean and Spanish and a few other languages at least. But yeah. I miss back at when it was called Super Duper High School Level. Yeah. Oh my god. Well, I think they kept Super High School Level for the anime, did they not? Was it Super High School? Yeah, I don't know. It's complicated. The weird thing with Danganronpa is keeping track of what was translated where. I could feel a paralyzing fear slowly making its way through my body, dominating my last nerve. The air hung heavy on me, pressing down like a weight around my neck. It took everything I had just to endure that weight. Oh god, and that is blurry as hell. Again, I don't know if it's as bad on the stream when you're looking at it, but on my computer screen, dear god, this thing needs a remaster. You don't think that something back in, like, 2010 to 2013 would need a remaster. Like, I think in our heads we think that was so recent, but, like, at this point, it's kind of looking like it needs some visual updates, because this is blurry. But for as heavy as the air felt... Oh, shit, I skipped something. So, what are we going to do right now?
Hey.
Just stand around and glaring at each other. Her pointed comment was directed at everyone in the room. It helped to pull us all back to reality. Right, she's right.
Listen to me!
Sometimes, even if you're nervous or afraid, you just have to step forward. Oh, poor baby. He's trying so hard. To forget such a simple fact. I can't forgive myself. I'm so ashamed. Please, someone hit me! I can't forgive myself! Someone hit me! Punish me! Jesus. If you have time to yell about it, you have time to do something about it.
However...
Perhaps, maybe, that was the mission exactly.
Stupid.
Idiot. You look for a way out, duh. And we totally need to find whoever was controlling that stupid bear and beat the hell out of them. But we do all of that. Maybe we should take a look at the handbook. It's probably best to check out the school regulations Monokuma mentioned before we do anything else. True, if we stumble around with no clue about what the rules are, something like that might happen again. Shit.
Alright, so then...
Fine! Let's hurry up and check out the stupid rules already. Alright. We are vibing. After turning on my e-handbook, the first thing that appeared was my name. So, just like Monokuma said, the owner's name showed up at front and center. Then, from the main menu that popped up, I selected the school regulation icon. An itemized list appeared on screen. It was the school regulations. In other words, the rules being imposed on us. Students may reside only within the school. Leaving campus is unacceptable use of time. Nighttime is from 10 p.m. to 7 a.m. Some areas are off limits at night, so please exercise caution. Sleeping anywhere other than your dormitory will be seen as sleeping in class and punished accordingly. With minimal restrictions, you are free to explore Hope's Peak Academy at your discretion. Violence against the headmaster Monokuma is strictly prohibited, as is destruction of surveillance cameras. Anyone who kills fellow student will become blackened. Anyone who kills a fellow student and becomes blackened will graduate, unless they are discovered. Additional school regulations may be added as necessary. Feeling a slight dizziness, I raised my face from the screen. As I looked around, I saw the same stormy expression on everyone's faces. This is bullshit. What the hell kind of rules are these? I'm not gonna let them control me.
Well then, don't you wander around the school without a care in the world and see what happens. Personally, I would love to see what happens when someone breaks the rules.
However...
But to get punished like what we saw before, I think there'd be a respawning waiting for him.
Yo.
Ever since I was a kid, I grew up with my older brother pounding this into my head. When a man makes a promise, he has to keep it, even if it kills him.
And...
So what?
What?
I've made a ton of promises that I still have to keep. That's so what? I can't afford to die in here.
None of that made much sense to me, but you were saying that you will follow the regulations, is that it?
That's true.
Huh? Well, yeah, I guess you're right.
Hey, I have a question. For regulation number 6, what do you think that means exactly? Anyone who kills a fellow student and becomes blackened will graduate unless they are discovered?
You're talking about the second half, right? Where it says unless they are discovered. I was wondering about that myself. It says that if you want to graduate, you have to kill someone without them finding out it was you. But why? Why do we have to do that? I don't see any reason to worry about it. Just worry about following the rules. They've been explained to us.
Such ignorance.
Frankly, I don't hear anything from someone who waits for others to decide what to do for them. Don't jab at me!
Give me a break.
More like a full-on stab.
Well, for now, let's all forget about that silly junk about murderers or whatever.
Okay.
Now that we know the rules, let's start exploring the school.
True. We need to find out exactly where we are. Is there a way out? What about food and supplies?
You understand?
There's tons of questions we need to answer!
Let's do it!
Damn straight! Okay, let's all start looking around. I'll be going alone.
What? Why? That's a pretty stupid idea, don't you think?
Someone here might have started thinking about murdering one of us. Are you saying we should stand around with them in their midst and make that much easier for them? No, actually, I think it would be a great idea, considering the one thing you guys know about this rule is that unless they are discovered, I think it's pretty easy to discover someone when the whole group of you are together and someone just randomly decides to stab another person. I think going off alone is probably the worst fucking thing you could do, Togami. You fucking ass.
Hold on a second.
Oh, wait, hold on a second. That would never...
Don't bother saying it couldn't happen. You can't deny the possibility. That's why you seized with fear when that graduation rule was made clear to you. Am I wrong?
But...
So, I'm simply acting in accordance to what I think would be best for me.
Hold on.
Hold on. Like hell, I'm gonna let you run off and do whatever you want. Out of my way, Plankton. What? The fuck's that supposed to mean?
Such ignorance.
Tiny bit of plankton drifting across the sea. So minuscule, so insignificant, they couldn't possibly have any kind of influence on the boundless sea.
Dead.
I'm gonna kick your ass! Stop it. We shouldn't fight. What the fuck did you just say? You some kind of goody little bitch.
You wanna throw down?
Who do you think you are talking to me like that? You think you're fucking my fucking dad or something? No, I wasn't. Fuck you. Oh. Well, whatever that was, that solved the problem for us, I guess. He punched me. Oh, shit. I did not mean to skip all that. I didn't see that punch coming. It was just suddenly right in my face. 1 second I was standing there, and the next I was soaring through the air. Now that I think about it, maybe I'd kind of forgotten the type of people I'd been trapped with. My common sense had just stopped functioning. Being around these ultimates had blown my fuses. So I guess I shouldn't be surprised that it led to something as absurd as this, but I just lost track of that sense of reality. I think Makoto has a lot more personality than people give him credit for. I know that a lot of people are like, oh, the self-insert characters in Danganronpa are self-inserts. And they are, but I feel like Makoto has a lot more personality. He's people kind of make him out to be one note when isn't really. He's not really. He's a sassy douchebag in a lot of ways. He's really sassy and like kind of a smartass, and I kind of like that about him. He is average. I mean, that he said that himself, but it's like he has thoughts and opinions, and they're kind of cool to read. That was my last thought as my consciousness started to fade before it finally cut out completely. When I finally opened my eyes again, what I saw was... Well, that's one way to get into your room. Where am I? As if it had become part of my daily routine, I woke up in yet another room I'd never seen before. Okay, so where am I now? Now you have access to the handbook menu. You can use this to check a variety of information. Handbook menu with F1. You can use this menu to check the school regulations and character info on the report card. Woo! Certain points, map, and truth bullets. Save and locate in system section. 2 for transcript. Irrelevant to me because I'm on controller. Save. Alright. I'm just gonna... Okay, cool. Alright, guys, so it was awesome being with you guys. We're checking out Danganronpa for the first time on stream. But thank you guys so much for joining me. That was really cool, and I hope we can continue playing it at some point. Again, this is like one of my favorite franchises. I love it so much. So I'm excited to play it more with you guys. And I will see you guys soon. And I can. Wait, hold on. Let me see if I can raid someone. Let's see what my raid options are today. Come on. Come on, there's gotta be someone interesting to raid. For you. Come on, can I see if there's someone... I don't know how raids work, whatever. You guys are gonna go over to, someone. I'll raid Necronival. They're pretty cool. They probably don't need it, but you guys can head over there. Alright, have a good day, guys. Hope you rest your voice. Thank you. Okay, bye, guys. See ya.